For a Taurus rising, Vrishabha Lagna, native, Scorpio is the sign that rules the 7th house, governing areas related to marriage, partnerships, relationships, business ventures, public life, and contracts. Since Ketu co-rules Scorpio along with Mars, Ketu's dasha will profoundly impact these areas of life. Ketu's energy is spiritual, detached, and disinterested in material attachments, which can create unique challenges and opportunities during its dasha for a Taurus rising native. The Ketu dasha, which lasts for 7 years, often brings periods of introspection, detachment, and spiritual evolution. However, the specific influence of Ketu in the 7th house for Taurus rising natives can be complex, as the 7th house is associated with external relationships and partnerships, while Ketu is inclined toward internal spiritual exploration and the dissolution of worldly connections. This dichotomy can lead to significant shifts in how the native experiences relationships, marriage, business partnerships, and interactions with the public during the Ketu dasha. General influence of Ketu in the 7th house. Before diving into the detailed effects of Ketu dasha for Taurus rising natives, it's essential to understand the basic nature of Ketu and the 7th house. Ketu is a shadowy planet that signifies detachment, spirituality, introspection, past life karma, and moksha, liberation. It tends to sever ties with material pursuits, encouraging the native to turn inward and seek spiritual growth and enlightenment. Ketu is known to create dissatisfaction with the material world, pushing the individual toward deeper spiritual or mystical experiences. 7th house, Scorpio. The 7th house governs partnerships, marriage, committed relationships, business collaborations, and public engagements. It also represents the other in life, the people with whom we form significant connections. The sign of Scorpio, which rules the 7th house for Taurus ascendants, brings themes of intensity, transformation, power dynamics, and depth into relationships. Scorpio adds a layer of passion, secrecy, control, and emotional depth to the nature of relationships in the 7th house. When Ketu occupies or influences the 7th house, it can bring a sense of detachment and unpredictability to the native's relationships and partnerships. The focus shifts from external validation to inner transformation, often through experiences that challenge conventional relationship dynamics. Key effects of Ketu dasha for Taurus rising natives: impact on relationships and marriage, detachment from marriage and relationships. Ketu's influence in the 7th house often brings a sense of detachment or dissatisfaction with partnerships. The native may feel disconnected from their spouse or partner, leading to emotional distance or a lack of fulfillment in the relationship. Ketu tends to make the native introspective, leading them to question the purpose and depth of their relationships. Challenges in marriage. Relationships, especially marriage, may go through a tumultuous period during Ketu's dasha. The native may face misunderstandings, lack of emotional bonding, and a feeling that the marriage or partnership is not meeting their expectations. In some cases, the spouse or partner may become distant or emotionally unavailable, reflecting Ketu's influence of detachment. Spiritual or unconventional partnerships. While Ketu can bring detachment from worldly relationships, it can also lead to the formation of spiritually or karmically significant partnerships. The native may be drawn to individuals who share their spiritual or philosophical values, or relationships that have a deeper, karmic significance. However, these relationships may still lack the emotional warmth and closeness traditionally associated with the 7th house. Transformation in relationship dynamics, power struggles and control issues. Scorpio's influence in the 7th house introduces themes of power and control in relationships. During Ketu's dasha, the native may experience power struggles or control issues within their partnerships. This can lead to conflict or upheaval in relationships, as Ketu pushes the native to confront the deeper, often hidden dynamics at play in their interactions with others. Introspection on relationships. Ketu's introspective nature encourages the native to reflect on the deeper meaning and purpose of their relationships. This can lead to a period of self-discovery, where the native seeks to understand the karmic lessons tied to their partnerships. Relationships may become a tool for spiritual growth, forcing the native to confront unresolved issues from the past. Breakups, separation, or divorce. Possibility of separation. Ketu's energy of detachment and separation can lead to breakups or divorce during its dasha, especially if the relationship lacks a strong emotional or spiritual connection. If the partnership is built on superficial or materialistic foundations, Ketu's influence may dissolve it, pushing the native toward a more solitary or spiritually focused path. Emotional disconnect. Even if the native remains in the relationship, there may be a profound emotional disconnect between partners. The native may feel that their spouse or partner is no longer aligned with their spiritual or emotional needs, leading to feelings of isolation or alienation within the marriage. Karmic relationships, karmic ties and past life connections. Ketu's influence often brings karmic relationships into the native's life. The partnerships formed during this dasha may feel fated or destined, as if they are connected to unresolved issues from past lives. These relationships may bring significant challenges, but they also offer opportunities for spiritual growth and the resolution of past life karma. Healing and closure of past relationships. Ketu can also bring about the closure of old relationships or the resolution of past issues with previous partners. The native may come to terms with unresolved emotions or conflicts from past relationships, allowing them to heal and move forward. Business partnerships and collaborations. Instability in business partnerships. Ketu's energy in the 7th house can also affect business partnerships and collaborations. The native may experience difficulties in maintaining stable partnerships, as Ketu's detachment creates misunderstandings or conflicts in shared ventures. Business partners may become unreliable, or the native may feel that the partnership is no longer aligned with their goals. Spiritual or unconventional ventures. On the positive side, Ketu's influence can lead the native toward unconventional or spiritually oriented business ventures. The native may be drawn to work that involves esoteric subjects, healing, or spiritual growth, and they may form partnerships with like-minded individuals. However, these ventures may still face challenges due to Ketu's unpredictable nature. Public life and reputation. Detachment from public life. Ketu's influence in the 7th house can create a sense of detachment from public life or societal expectations. The native may feel less interested in maintaining a public image or participating in social events. This can lead to a withdrawal from public engagements or a diminished focus on how others perceive them. Challenges in legal matters or contracts. The 7th house also governs contracts and legal matters, and Ketu's influence can bring complications in these areas. The native may face challenges in negotiations, legal disputes, or contractual agreements. It's important for the native to approach legal matters with caution during Ketu's dasha, as misunderstandings or miscommunications may arise. Other potential effects of Ketu dasha for Taurus rising. Health and well-being. Ketu's influence in the 7th house can indirectly affect the native's health, particularly through issues related to the reproductive system or the lower abdomen, as Scorpio governs these areas. The native may experience sudden or unexplained health issues during Ketu's dasha, and it's important to address any health concerns promptly. Focus on spirituality and mysticism. Ketu's spiritual energy encourages the native to explore esoteric subjects, mysticism, and occult sciences during its dasha. The native may be drawn to spiritual practices, meditation, or healing modalities that promote inner growth and self-discovery. This period can be highly transformative on a spiritual level, as Ketu dissolves the ego and pushes the native toward enlightenment. Detachment from material desires. Ketu's influence often brings a detachment from material pursuits, including wealth, status, and social recognition. The native may feel less driven by material success during this period, focusing instead on inner fulfillment and spiritual growth. This can lead to a shift in priorities, as the native seeks meaning and purpose beyond material achievements. Remedial measures for Ketu dasha. To mitigate the challenges of Ketu's dasha and harness its positive aspects, the native can engage in spiritual practices and remedial measures. Some common remedies for Ketu's influence include meditation and yoga. Practicing meditation, yoga, or other spiritual disciplines can help the native connect with Ketu's higher spiritual energy and find inner peace during its dasha. Mantras for Ketu. Chanting the Ketu Bij mantra or the Ganesh mantra can help appease Ketu and reduce its malefic effects. Ganesh is often associated with Ketu, and worshipping Lord Ganesha can bring relief during Ketu's dasha. Charity and service. Engaging in acts of charity, particularly those that benefit animals, especially dogs, can help mitigate Ketu's malefic influence. Donating to spiritual or religious causes can also bring positive results. Spiritual guidance. Seeking guidance from a spiritual teacher or guru can help the native navigate the challenges of Ketu's dasha. Ketu's energy encourages spiritual growth, and a knowledgeable guide can provide valuable insights during this period. Conclusion. For a Taurus rising native, the Ketu Mahadasha in the 7th house, Scorpio, brings a period of deep transformation in relationships, partnerships, and public life. Ketu's energy of detachment and introspection can lead to challenges in marriage, business collaborations, and social interactions. However, it also offers opportunities for spiritual growth, karmic resolution, and the exploration of deeper, more meaningful connections. While the native may experience emotional distance or instability in relationships, they are also likely to gain profound insights into the nature of partnerships and the karmic lessons they carry. By embracing Ketu's spiritual energy and focusing on inner growth, the native can navigate this dasha with greater wisdom and understanding.